All right. Hello, Kelly. Welcome. We're so excited to have you here and join us today. I would love for you to just start off and introduce yourself. Let us know who you are, what you do, where you're at.
Yeah, my name is Kelly, as Chelsea just told you. I'm currently in the Metro Detroit area, but I was in Lansing for many, many years where my main job was working as a family medicine physician assistant. I found the love of yoga and became an instructor, and soon that transitioned into me working full time as a PA and then working in the evenings as a yoga instructor. And that very quickly became my passion. Just this last year, August 2025, I finally felt strong enough, ready enough to leave the PA profession full time. I still work here and there, but I started to pursue my career full time as a yoga instructor because it really brought just so much joy to my life. And it's a different type of way of helping people compared to just like writing prescriptions all day long. When I teach yoga, I feel like I'm really helping people. And so then I started a retreat company with the wonderful woman on this interview with me. And I decided to join her Breath Academy because I had more time, not working full time. And I thought, well, this is going to be really interesting to learn how to help support Chelsea when we're on retreats, help others. And so now that I'm graduated, I am hosting my own events, which I have this evening, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm sure we'll talk more about this coming up, but after learning how to facilitate breath work and hold space for others in this way, it's even more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's even more fulfilling, I feel, sometimes than teaching yoga. So it's like, I didn't even think it could get better than that. Like, I love teaching yoga. I love facilitating breath work, though. So that's where I'm at right now.
Yes, I love it. So ultimately, you initially signed up for Embodied Breath Academy to just learn how to support and hold space. You weren't even looking to take this into part of your business and career.
No, definitely not. And I mean, not gonna lie, there was probably a part of me that was like, I can't do that. Chelsea's so amazing at what she does. I can't lead breath work. I'll just stick in my lane over here in yoga. But I followed breath work with you for the last, I don't know how many years. And
Mhm.
so I've realized how impactful this is within myself. So as I was practicing more and more, through the 6 month training and then started to facilitate others and see the experiences and the transformations they have, I was like, wow, this is really so impactful. And not gonna lie, like during my career as a PA, I was extremely burnt out, very, very burnt out. But this just brought so much more life back to me, seeing that I could help people in this way. And the way that I'm helping them makes such a huge difference. Just one breathwork journey can make an immense difference in someone's life. And so I felt like this was my next calling and just started to facilitate events each month at the yoga studio I'm at, and they have sold out because people want the breath work, which is amazing. And so I couldn't feel more grateful where I'm at right now because last year this time I never could have envisioned this for myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Where do you envision this taking you in the next like 1 year, 3 years, 5 years from now?
I think I will still be hosting my own events.
Mhm.
Um, I'll still likely be helping you facilitate when we do retreats together. Beyond that, I'm not quite sure just yet. We'll see where this path takes me, but I don't foresee myself stopping hosting monthly events because it's like once people try this one time, it's
Mhm.
like they're like, okay, I see what this is all about. Like, I want to keep doing this.
And not even
Um,
just see what it's all about, they feel what it's
they
all about.
feel, yes, they
Hmm.
feel what it's all about. So I'll be continuing with yoga and teaching, and who knows? I mean, I feel like I've made such big strides forward over this last year that I'm like, oh my gosh, what else? Like, there's more? I don't know. Is there more?
There's always more.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Such amazing, beautiful transition out of the full medical space into that more holistic space. When it comes to even teaching yoga after moving through Embodied Breath Academy, how do you feel what you've learned in the academy has also translated into how you teach yoga?
yeah. Great question. So, I feel that I've always been good with my cues in yoga, but I feel that after just taking that next step and really paying attention to people's cues, because that's what we do during breath work. We are constantly keeping an eye on everybody, making sure that they're okay. I feel that that's helped with the way that I teach my class because of the cues I give to the students now. I've always taught in a trauma informed way, but now even more so, there's lots of invitation. There's lots of invitation. You can choose to do something, you can choose to do something else, whatever feels right to you. So I feel like that has resonated even more in my classes, and I probably sound like a broken record. But a lot of people who do come to my yoga classes now are some of my clients for breath work because they saw how good they were feeling with yoga, and then they were like, wait, there's something else I can try. And so here we are. So yoga has helped me build my breathwork clientele.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What is the biggest transformation that breathwork has brought for you?
Oh, I would say definitely regarding my anxiety because I'm an anxiety sufferer. I used to take medication regularly, therapy appointments, the whole thing, which that's totally fine. If that's anyone that's watching, that's where they're at, totally fine. But after realizing how much breath work can help me feel in control of my thoughts, I can control my breath. It really helped me realize that I can help myself heal with my anxiety. And even more so, I was in a pretty good space, I feel like, last year, but it was nerve wracking leaving my full time job and so forth. But getting into the Embodied Breath Academy, it was like mini therapy sessions for me each week, breathing each week with you and with our classmates. It was like a beautiful 6 month time period where I really could reap all of these benefits and reinforce in myself that, like, you know, I've got this. I'm in charge of my anxiety. It was a good remembering, very empowering once you've established a practice with breathwork. I feel that you are the one in control of the anxiety, not your brain. You are the one that's in control. So, yeah, really just helping with my stress and anxiety, I feel. And helping me to feel empowered that I can do this. That's a
Yeah.
big one too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so even going through the training, it wasn't just learning how to facilitate. You went through your own personal journey as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. With all of our weekly meetings, with our breathwork journeys we did with you, which I still go back to and watch and practice on my own time because they're so wonderful. And it really was a journey. And looking at myself in May when I started my own events compared to, let's say, last August, I was a different person even between that time frame and now. Like, it really is a transformation through your body when you are in this program, I feel.
Mm, that's so powerful.
Yeah.
And as we moved through the program, because the cohorts are small and intimate containers, we only have a few students in at a time per cohort. How do you feel? Was that more supportive for you having it be such a small, intimate container?
Yes, I definitely think so. I'm more of an introvert, anyways, unless I really know you, then I'll gab, gab, gab. But having that smaller group, I feel, was really nice because we were all able to like share our thoughts with the group. We had, I think, ample time with you if we needed help or had questions. And then it helped me to get closer with the other students in the cohort. And so I think that it was really beneficial to have it be a small group.
Yeah, I, I like having the small, intimate
Yeah.
containers.
Yeah.
Um,
You become
as
a
you
little family
You
then.
do. You really
Yeah.
do. And the fact that, like, especially you and Ryan from the cohort, how you guys have stayed really connected and are referring people to each other because you guys are in vastly different parts of the
Right.
state, that you're able to do so
Yeah.
and continue supporting each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And I love that I can take this knowledge that you gave me. I can make it my own
Mhm.
essentially when I lead breath work, but I love that we all have different experiences and different styles and different words we use and different types of music. So when we are together in this little group, even if there's just five of us, we all bring something different, and it helps as you're learning how to facilitate breath work. Like, oh, I never thought about doing it this way or saying it this way or playing
Mhm.
this type of song. So I feel like it really helps to broaden your education even by
Yeah.
being able to talk to each other and see what each person is doing.
Yeah. Learn from each other and brainstorm with each
Yeah,
other. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely. Hmm.
And as you were moving through even the training material, was there a certain piece or learning that we went through that really stood out to you as like an aha?
Oh, it's hard to say because it's all wonderful. Like, of course, little me went into it like, I'm going to learn how to help Chelsea, but there's so much, you put so much thought and effort into the material, and there's a lot that we go over, but it's manageable. So I don't want anyone to get scared who's listening to this. It is manageable, but it's so in depth, and I think that that is something that probably would separate you from other people doing trainings like this, especially trainings that are like over a weekend,
Yeah.
because you're not getting the in depth knowledge. So, we go into the science, what happens in your body, and then talking about trauma and manifestation. That, I think manifestation was a good weekend. But so many parts that you wouldn't even realize go along with this that you
Mhm.
should be aware of. And so it's all just so good.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love it. Was there ever a moment, though, whether it was before you said yes or during the training, where you absolutely felt like this is not for me, or like just fear started to override?
Not once. Not
Good.
ever. I feel like there's probably butterflies when I was getting ready to facilitate and do
Mhm.
practice rounds with my family, my friends, and probably like, oh God, what am I going to say? But, just like riding a bike, after a couple times, you're like, okay, I get this, I can do this, but never a moment where I was like, this is not for me. As I went through it, more and more and more, it solidified that this was for me and this is part of my next
Mm,
path. Yeah,
yes, I love it. I love it. And just trusting as it all unfolds.
right, right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
if there was somebody who's on the fence of joining EBA, what would you tell them?
First, I think if I was face to face with them, I would say, what is truly holding you back from pursuing this? Can you dive deep and really ask yourself what is the root of you being on the fence? Is it fear you can't do it? Is it something else? And really kind of get them to name that, and by diving deep and seeing what's kind of standing in my way. And then I would say, well, once you start, it's it's going to be such an incredible experience, and you are going to learn so much even if you decide not to facilitate, because I feel you get such a transformation going through this program that you're going to end up coming out of the other end learning so much more about yourself, how to breathe yourself, how to, just hold space for others and be there for others. You don't have to facilitate, but, if you are feeling that you are needing something different, you want to feel different in your body, you want to know how to do that for yourself, even, this is a wonderful program to take.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
what
you.
I would say. Yeah.
Thank you. And before we wrap up, is there anything else that you want to share with those watching and listening today?
I would say just a big thank you to you, because I'm so grateful for our lives crossing paths, however many years ago it was, we still don't know. And you've changed my life. You really have. Through your friendship, through the Embodied Breath Academy, just taking breath work with you outside of the academy, it's been life changing. And so I'm just so happy that you have this and you're offering this, because you are going to change so many more lives. That's my hope. And I think you will. I think you will.
Thank you. Thank you for
You're
sharing
welcome.
that.
Yeah.
All right, Kelly. Tell us where it is that we can find you on social media,
Yes.
and I'll make sure that I drop it in the
Yep.
notes and all of that too.
Absolutely. I do the most work on Instagram, so you can find me at Kelly, Kelli, Pagel, Pagel, yoga. I'm also on TikTok, although I don't know how long I'm going to be on there for, I'll be completely honest. My Facebook is private, but Instagram is where you'll find most of my things. And I do have a website, which is kellypagelyoga.com. So, same kind of thing, but with the handle. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Kelly, for joining us today.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, if you are in the Detroit area and you want to try breathwork, get a hold of Kelly.
Yeah, I'm your girl.